One day, I was walking along when an idea struck me. But it turns out it wasn't an idea. It was just a flip flop, and I woke up in the hospital the next day with a real idea. I realized that most Americans are being oppressed by one man who makes them very sad. King George III, the worst king to ever happen to America. I thought there would be no better ways to convince them that King George is the worst than with song. King George is the worst, 'cause he steals coins from your purse. And by that I mean taxes, even though Texas doesn't exist yet. But King George sent soldiers. They hurl boulders. Just kidding, they don't. But they oppress. And that makes general American depressed. And so, King George is the worst. They seemed very happy with this. Next, I decided to do some interviews to see what they thought about King George. Hello, random citizen. What are your opinions on King George III?
I don't like him at all. He's raised my taxes 3 times in the last 10 years.
This interview inspired me to see what other problems people had.
Hello, other random citizen. What are your opinions on King George III?
Well, he puts too many soldiers in this city, and they invade my personal space bubble.
Well spoken. Hello, other random citizen. What are your opinions on King George III?
You know, we came to America to start our farm, to have freedom, to have land, and it turns out everything we farm, King George wants all the profits. How are we even supposed to survive here? It's so cold and there's diseases. Almost half of my family has died, and I can't even keep my corn crop going.
Very sad and very enlightening, random citizen. For all the remaining citizens who still think King George is not the worst, I will tell them several reasons why King George is indeed the worst. Because he keeps raising the taxes. Because he keeps stealing people's crops. Because he keeps putting soldiers in towns where people don't want them. And most importantly, because he pours milk before the cereal. To see if people think that King George is a bad king, I decided to look at this poster right here, which some random citizen, totally not me, hung up on the wall. Now that is what I would consider a success. The statement still stands.